What is that? Oh, that's you? Slipping. My man's slipping. What's going on?
You didn't put in on this, man.
You're. Skirt.
Let you see now.
Early on the YouTube. Already got a like. Y'all know what time it is. We fucking live. It's the Jones Hour. We in the motherfucking building. To the motherfucking right of me is the one and only. Cheers to you, brother. And cheers to you.
Yerba mate.
Yeah.
To the left, man.
Joe, we born to die.
Oh, yeah.
Joe, we born to
Dos
die.
veces. Dos veces.
To the right of me, man.
What's the deal?
Flex.
Flex on
Flex.
no,
Flex.
no flex.
That very entertaining right there.
Hell yeah.
That was a great.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Y'all know what time it is. It's Sunday afternoon. We here. You live
Buenos
at the
tardes.
Jones Hour. We appreciate you checking in. We appreciate all the love on the YouTube, on the Instagram. It's another week. How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing, man?
I feel good.
Pushing through, man.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
You know, post football being over.
Yeah, no, it's a different feeling.
little-
It's definitely a different feeling. Yeah,
That's
man.
a little whack.
Mm-hmm.
It's terrible.
There's an emptiness. I do feel like there's an emptiness in like my heart.
Screws up your routine.
Yeah.
You know, now you have to find something to do for that.
Yeah, because
podcast.
normally on a Sunday I know what I would do. I already be like doing laundry but watching the game.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Now you're just doing.
Now I'm
laundry.
just doing laundry, and it's like it's not the same. It's like for the next however many weeks until August or September, it's gonna be
Just laundry.
yeah,
Yeah, I feel.
yeah, and it's gonna suck. It is definitely gonna suck.
That.
But I guess so. We just give the Chiefs their love, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Shout
we
out to
called
the
it.
Chiefs. We said it was going to be a tight game.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
We
No,
said
it
not
definitely
tight,
was.
Low scores. You know.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Nothing crazy.
No, it was 25-22. It was a decent score. You know what I'm saying? I knew it was gonna be a close game. I think I might have called the overtime. You know what I'm saying? You know, so it was a beautiful thing that they went to overtime, and I got exactly what I wanted, which was a competitive game, a good game. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't none of this. You ain't blowout or some shit like that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
It definitely wasn't boring. You know, it was like kind of like on the edge of your seat, like especially like as soon as the second half, like when it started ramping up and the Chiefs actually stepped back into it, and it became a game. I was like, oh shit, okay, all right, let's do this. You know, so yeah, like they were frustrated, bro.
Right.
They were crazy frustrated, and they got through it.
Yeah, no, I mean in the first half you could already tell that the 49ers had the Chiefs number. You know what I'm saying? It looked like they was going on their way to win the game. You know, you had those you had that like trick play for a touchdown. I was like, oh, they in their bag.
Yeah, where
The defense was
that little
holding Mahomes.
that like lateral side pass that he did,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
That shit was nasty. Bro.
yeah. So it was different. So and then Mahomes, he looked like he couldn't really move the ball. And the defense of San Fran was real. I think there was a point when Dre Greenlaw got hurt. You know what I'm saying? Just like running onto the field, like no contact injury. And when I think that was a change that KC kind of needed to start to be able to take advantage of the San Fran defense, because up until that point they wasn't moving the ball at all. Kush,
Yo.
you saying something? You're not
Yeah,
you
word.
talking?
Yo.
You here? You not here?
You good?
The
What you
greatness,
doing?
the greatness of Patrick Mahomes was shown, bro. In that Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
definitely. Bro.
First half, bullshit. Doesn't even matter. You know what I mean? The Chiefs was in that game. They kept it in.
He tried it their way. First half.
Yeah, man.
Second half, he was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it my fucking way.
Yup.
That's it.
He started pump faking and running, bro.
Yup.
You know what I mean? He was like, I don't give a fuck right now.
Right.
We're gonna put the team on my shoulders, and it was beautiful to watch because on some G shit, yeah, the 49ers was doing their thing in the first half, but it wasn't blowing them. It wasn't 27-3 at halftime. You know what I mean? So that shout
it was
out
like
to Kansas City. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So shout out to Kansas City's defense, because that could have been way worse.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Defense. Yeah, they scored. Yeah, 49ers scored, and they had those crazy plays and shit. But like, they really had a lot of empty possessions, bro. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Chiefs defense on that. And then going to the end, into the overtime and all that. Like
Kansas City had
they was using that excuse like, oh, we didn't know the overtime rule. It doesn't even matter, bro. You didn't even score a touchdown.
Yeah, you got the field goal.
They settled for the field goal.
And you already knew, because even in regular NFL overtime rules, if you just get a field goal, the other team is getting the opportunity to get the ball anyway.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? So the fact that you got the field goal, you already knew that they was coming to get the ball back. You know what I'm saying? So
what do you think is gonna happen?
Like it nothing really changed. When the overtime period was ending, there's no tie. You should have known. You should have known that the game was gonna be something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the fact that you had the lead with that, you should have known that you got to just keep on playing until to the end. And that shit wasn't the end right there for them.
The more and more I hear that, the more in my head it sinks in. Like, you settled for the fucking field goal. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
That's on you. You didn't go for it. That's on you. Like it hasn't changed that much. It's not like this is fucking bright. Like, what? How do you not understand? How do you not know the rules?
Well, because it's new. It's the first time to implement this. The Pat Mahomes rule. You know what I mean? It comes out of what they did to Buffalo. Right. You know what I mean? To give the other team a chance. But like I said, even still, the greatness of my homie doing what he does best. Right. You know what I mean? Team on his back, drove the field, and fucking McCall Harmon, who was a Jet early this year. You know what I mean? Yeah. Gets the game winner.
Yeah. He definitely did.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, I was mad. I mean, I had the Chiefs winning, but I had a parlay with Kettle and Pacheco scoring a touchdown. Like, Kettle has 2 catches the whole game. Pacheco fumbled at the 5-yard line or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like oh my God. Ain't none of my parlay didn't go through.
Yeah, he was so tight.
I was mad, bro. I was so mad.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a clean game by any accord. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of players that you thought would be doing something,
I think what changed it? You know what really changed it? When homie from San Fran that muffed the I think it was a punt return or kick return or whatever it was, he muffed it and Kansas City recovered. That moment right there, that changed the game.
Well, you know what's crazy? You could actually point out mad, because it was one of those games that if one thing was kind of not there, even the point after. The block point after.
Yep.
That could have been a whole different scenario, bro. Too. The way Kansas City had to move. You know what I mean? That's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
That gave them the ability to tie.
Put them in the position.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah, you're right about that.
Mhm.
So you already know, like it made the game the way it was, I guess.
Mm.
But now they saying like the NFL is rigged. Did you see that?
They've been saying that though.
No,
how
but I'm
this
just
time?
saying that
How this time?
no,
all of
no,
NFL
it.
is rigged.
If you say Taylor Swift, I'm
I'm
walking
sorry.
out.
No. Hold on.
Sports.
Hold
American
on.
sports.
Hold on.
is
Hold
rigged.
on. Hold on. For what they're saying and how it goes down, it does make sense, and you can see a lot of evidence that supports what they're saying. So they're not saying that the NFL is rigged in terms of predetermined winners for a game or something like that. But what they are saying is like there is some sort of paperwork that does say that they're going to be able to tweak the game for the highest amount of entertainment. You know what I'm saying? And you have seen multiple times where penalties were called in tight circumstances or not even, just to give an opportunity to a team to come back to make it interesting. You know what I'm saying? Where people are changing the channel and now watching that particular game or whatever it is to keep the viewers there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what made it? Why are they saying it for Kansas City then? What?
No, I'm
penalty
not
was
saying.
it?
I don't believe it really happened in
No,
this
but you're
year's
saying they're
Super
saying
Bowl.
it.
No, I'm just saying in. No, I'm saying it like in the past in
Oh.
multiple games. How many penalties that we've seen was called that was complete bullshit that shouldn't have been called at all or whatever it was, but they did it to give another team an opportunity to try to come back so that it could be seen that way. You know what I'm saying?
It's
I
to
think
fuck up the pre-made parlay that
Nah,
everyone picked.
yeah, I think it's too few. Like statistically, to say that is rigged, that could just be human error or human bias because that's a factor in everything in all
Mhm.
sports. You know what I mean? It's not computerized, so humans are biased. You know what I mean? To an extent, they try not to be. You know what I mean? Let's be real.
Mhm.
Certain players will get certain calls because they're liked by other rep. You know what I mean? Like that's real. That's a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And
Totally.
also human error. Like humans also fuck up, and they could really believe that they saw what they saw. You know what I mean? Like I think that's so. I think I wouldn't put it to that, man.
I agree with it. I kind of agree with it. I feel like there are multiple times where in games that we've seen penalties and whatnot that was called that a referee now controlled the outcome of that game, and based on that and what they're saying with it makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It makes sense.
What makes me think about it more or believe that more is the more interaction that legal gambling has involved itself in sports. Like the more sponsorships, the more times that you see a sports, betting agency or company endorsing or sponsoring a channel. You know what I mean? And it's all over the fucking place.
Mm-hmm. And I want to tell, and in terms of sports betting, I want to tell you right now, if you really trying to look to make bread, stay away from the parlays, bro.
Yeah. All the pre-made
parlays is there designed to really lower your chances. That's
honestly,
why the
your
payouts
own
so
parlay.
big.
Honestly,
no.
That being said,
what I'm saying is just make bets on one. Just bet ones.
Yeah.
Parlay it up.
Single bets.
Make your own parlay.
I'll give you a parlay right now.
I know what you mean. But I usually go like all those pre-made parlays that they advertise.
Mm-hmm.
What I do is I look at that and I go, all right, what's the opposite of that? Because the opposite of that's probably gonna fucking happen. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna make that bet. Because honestly, like any of those times that I've taken a chance
30 today
on that, never works out.
Caitlin Clark dropping 30 today. Parlay that with a West All-Star win.
Mm-hmm.
You like that?
Kush. Or you could just do it a single bet as each. Like I said.
Either or. It's America,
because
baby.
at least if you only hit one, then at least you hit one of them. But if you do it as a parlay, if both don't hit,
you hit both, you're a god.
Yeah, but do you want to be a god or do you want to make some money? That's a reality. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to be god.
That's why gamblers
There's
make
only one god.
several
There's
bets.
only one.
They do all three.
Yeah, I don't
Country.
All true.
No, I feel you though.
There you go,
I'm
that
just trying to
single
help you
round,
out,
and then go
man.
parlay
You
round.
wanna bet, you bet the way you want to bet.
And
I'm
then you go
just telling
multiple
you.
parlay options.
I'm just telling you, the single
Bet
bets
it
is the
all.
way to go. The single bets is the way to
Bet
go.
high.
And what else was I gonna say?
Spend money to make money.
Scare money don't make money.
You wanna go out on a limb and who's in the Super Bowl next year?
Ooh. No.
The New York Jets.
Uh-huh.
Nah, I'm not. You weren't the green.
I'm fucking fly today, bro. I'm probably one of the
Yeah,
I'm probably one of the flies you haven't seen in your life, man.
Yeah, for the listeners, he
Yeah.
got the green.
Yeah, but for the
tracksuit,
live,
the green
green with the
Adidas
black. You feel what I'm saying?
tracksuit, wearing
Black
drinking
bag.
the Heineken Tall Boy.
Yeah, that I match. Like you can't even. This shit is camouflaged in me
Yeah.
right now.
It's
Like
totally-
you don't even know.
Yeah.
Like
Is
a
he
green
drinking?
screen.
Is he drinking? Or
We had a
not?
green screen. He's invisible.
You know
It's
what I'm
just a
saying?
head.
Look at that star. I'm a star. The red star. You know what I'm saying? That means I'm cool. I feel like I'm not in that camera, and I don't like
You're
it.
not on that camera.
Yeah, and I don't like it. I don't like it. It's supposed to be 2 cameras on me.
That's a me and Kush camera.
Yeah.
See that camera right there? That's a you and Kush camera.
You know what? Kush, we need to change seats.
Well, you know what?
It needs to
From
be a
that
Jones
angle,
and
See
then a
this
Kush
this
Jones.
angle. This is the one I'm gonna use for Kush. This is the best angle of Kush,
Uh-huh.
and also the mic is not in his face.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
And then on that one, the mic is in his face,
Thank you.
and you have a perfect shot of yourself.
Bam.
So I have cuts for everybody.
Thank you.
Everyone gets theirs.
Thank you.
Boom.
All right, Anthony.
Method's my madness, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Because I want to make sure I'm on point. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said on the flyers, probably I ever seen in your lives.
Oh shit! I forgot to tell you. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Go ahead.
I got you your first 45.
Oh yeah? Which one?
I got you Still Not a Player,
Wow.
and Twins.
Oh, deep color.
Man,
I like it.
yeah.
Pun. Young,
beautiful.
big
Right.
pun.
First step
Both
to
in our
being a
top
DJ,
5.
bro.
Both in our top 5s. Right?
First step to being a record DJ.
You know what I'm saying?
Jones is gonna put that on. He's gonna be spinning just 45s.
Mhm.
As you think of me when he puts that on.
Word.
I was like, this is my first 45, bro.
Mm-hmm. I'm a jack of all trades, man. You know, I do everything. I do a little bit of everything. I'm not the man in anything, but I could do a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That's just how I feel. That's how I live life.
That's a good philosophy.
You know what I'm
right there.
saying? You know, because I just want to be able to dabble in all types of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's how I does. Not me.
Mhm.
So should we? Oh well, I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna do some crazy shit. I'm gonna tell you right now, the Final 4 in the NFL next year.
Ooh, okay.
It's gonna be Chiefs again against the Chargers. Shockingly, the Chargers. And it's
Jim Harbaugh.
yeah, yep. And it's gonna be the 49ers again.
It's a limb.
Yep,
It's a limb.
yep. 49ers again against
Just throw a brick through his car, bro.
yeah, I know it's pissing me off.
Imagine it's my car.
Is it?
No, don't look. It's all right.
Because I was
Don't
I
slacking.
want you to pick a
alright.
team.
Oh yeah,
Niners and
Niners and
Say the Seahawks and get it over with.
nah. Ain't gonna be no Seahawks. Shitty Seahawks. Nah, Green Bay.
Wow.
Niners and Green Bay.
Wow.
You heard that. You heard it here first. Final 4. You're welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You could put that bet in right now for a plus 9 million. $1. Imagine. Thank you. Now I can see myself. I feel a little bit better.
Can you do Final Fours like that, bet wise?
You could do futures bets. I don't know if they let it like that. you can't.
I don't know if
probably
you'll be able to do it
like
on the app. You can probably do it in like
You
Atlantic City or
like
Vegas.
shoot two or
Yeah, probably in Vegas, yeah, or AC.
yeah, like
Kansas City's definitely gonna win
next
year.
NFC and AFC.
They're gonna win next year. That's my pick. They're gonna get the triple crown.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? They're gonna win. Yeah, man. They're gonna beat the Giants.
The Giants. Wow, that's crazy. So you're saying we're gonna lose?
Yeah, I don't know who to put in there because it doesn't matter. They're gonna lose.
Yeah, nah, but it won't be the Giants. It won't be the Giants. I'll tell you that much.
Imagine that'll be rookie quarterback.
Man, the Giants got a lot of shit that they need. The Giants got a lot of shit they need to get together. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about.
Huh?
Got a lot to talk about.
Yeah, nah, they've been fucking up, bro. They've been fucking up.
Some decisions.
Yeah. So we gonna see what's gonna happen with them, and the Jets too. I mean, I don't know if they got that as much as it's just they need somebody like fucking. They need a homie to get it together and shit like that. Daniel Jones. You know what I'm saying?
He's not the one, bro. They didn't get rid of him now.
This guy, Tannenbaum, whatever his name is, he was coming out there. He said Giants should trade Daniel Jones for Deshaun Watson in the second round pick. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, why are we going after Deshaun Watson when we could go after fucking Justin Fields? You feel what I'm saying? Like, if we're going to trade Daniel Jones for anybody, it need to be Justin Fields. We need to make that move. You know what I'm saying? And
I don't like that bag.
You know?
No, I like that. That's a good idea. But it's got to be somebody because Jones ain't the one, bro. Like, we got enough sample size to see how more, and I'm not saying it's that much more, but it was still more explosive with Daniel Jones not there. Tyrod Taylor, fucking Tommy Cutlets. It didn't matter. You know what I mean? We saw it look different. I think there's enough sample size that we could say that now. For real.
Yeah, we're going to see what's going to happen. Because, I mean, they went crazy by giving him the contract they gave him. Even though it was only one more year of guaranteed money, they still got to pay that. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what happens? Then it's another rebuild. Then it's another regime coming in. Then you keep the GM and you allow him to pick another coach. And then, you know, then if that coach don't work out, then you got to start all over again. The GM got to get fired. The coach got to get fired. Then you're going to bring somebody else in who's going to want his guy. If we have a different quarterback from them, then they're going to want to get their own quarterback.
Well, hopefully that don't happen right now. Hopefully we just...
Bro, it's a vicious cycle on what the NFL does and what they allow.
No, we understand. But one thing we need is some continuity. And we know that. We just got Dable. You know what I mean? Let's keep the regime running. We didn't even give our GM a chance yet. You know what I mean? Daniel Jones, his last chance is now, actually. It's actually going to be during this offseason because they're going to make a decision. And they're going to make a decision quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, I seen the report. I mean, it was a hypothetical when they said Deshaun for Daniel Jones. But I'm like, yo, like, Chicago's in the same picture. So why not go for fucking why not go for Justin Fields?
Yo, fuck around.
And we give up our 6th pick.
Fuck around. Let it all be a shit show. And fucking Dable fucks up, not really the organization. Or maybe even both. Even the GM fucks up. Fucking Belichick's waiting next year.
Word. It could happen.
What if he's sitting back like, nah, I'm gonna wait for this dude to fuck up. I can't take his job right now. I can't just throw him right now, but I got throw him behind the scenes. I let him fuck himself.
Yo, Rev, what's good, baby?
You know what he's fucking saying? You know what he's fucking saying?
Nah. I don't want to believe it.
Bro, I fuck with that.
I guess I fuck with it too.
Appreciate
you. Yeah, man, but that's what I'm saying. The Giants got more problems than the Jets. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, definitely.
Yo, Rev, what's good, baby? Yo, shout out Rev. Go to Q Borough Cuts, 9506, 89th Street, Ozone Park, right next to 88 Park, right off Atlantic. You know what time it is. Go there, get your fly cut. You know what I'm saying? Chill out, good vibe, showing love. If y'all trying to build, you already know. Go there, We looking to do some big things in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Jones Hour included with the Q Borough cuts and more things for the community and everything like that. So if you're looking for some things and sponsors and things like that, summer's coming up. We would love to do a nice basketball tournament. That would be ill. You know what I'm saying? For some kids or whatever.
Definitely some barbecues.
Yeah, some barbecues, that too.
Everybody
You know
loves a
what I'm
barbecue.
saying? Free food, shit like that.
What?
So maybe we could do that. But back to the flow. I think we need to get right into the
Everybody loves a barbecue.
Yeah.
we gotta get into
like
that.
Though?
We gotta get into
No.
Knicks and Dimes,
No.
motherfucker.
The fact that you turned and looked at me right after you said it,
No, yeah,
It was a
barbecue.
moment.
But now we in Knicks and Dimes. Then get it together.
We
okay.
together. All right, Joe.
You
Sorry.
know what? We weren't ignoring you. You were ignoring us.
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
No, you were.
Because I
You were
already
just
acknowledged
talking
that.
over us.
I already acknowledged that.
Rudely.
And then I brung in the drop.
And then you went,
Then I brung
you
in
know
the
what?
drop.
Let's go to this next segment and
Uh-huh.
make them look like jerks.
We think
No, I
you're the
didn't.
beat, Joe.
Yeah.
No. The football discussion was over.
We weren't talking about football.
Exactly. That's why.
Yeah, we were in between segments.
We were talking
Yeah,
about what you
and-
brought
We
up.
were transitioning.
We were talking about what you
and that's
brought
why I
up.
said
And you wanted
Knicks
to
and
jump
Dimes.
right into it.
Yeah, Knicks and Dimes.
Okay.
Knicks and Dimes. No barbecue.
Nicks and dimes.
We can have a
Let's
barbecue.
get
No,
this
we
started.
want Knicks and Dimes.
Yeah.
Knicks and Dimes. Thank you.
All-Star edition.
All-Star edition. Knicks, man, yo, we came up fire, dude, yo. We can't even be mad. We 33-22. You know what I'm saying? At the All-Star break, about 20-something games left. We right in the mix. You know what I'm saying? We are gonna lose some positions down, with the injuries that we have. I mean, Brunson is everything that we hope for, you know what I'm saying? But without Randall and OG, it's gonna be hard. I just hope that we are able to start when they come back enough amount of games where they can now get a camaraderie going with the new additions like Burks and Bogdanovich, where we could be ready in the first round of the playoffs, no matter who we play. Because the reality is we was looking at the 2 seed. Cleveland has gone crazy and they're now the 2 seed. So it's like from that moment on, like can we still hold pace with some of these other teams and win some big games as we get down into the end of the season, and hope that we could still be close enough where it matters who we play in that first round. You know what I'm saying? Because look at it, if we 4-5, Philly is 4. Now we got to go to Philly, for a 7 game. You know what I'm saying? Wrong or right? If we drop down to 6, now we might be having to play Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? If Cleveland and Boston still keep pace with what they're doing.
See, all right. So Cleveland had a very similar situation to what we had.
Marvelous.
Where, when we were on that win streak where we were 9 wins and 10 games, basically Cleveland was doing the same thing. They were actually just 1 game behind us.
Yeah.
One
or half.
But no, it was just 1. But if you look at like a full season, like we didn't lose. We only lost 1 game to under 500 teams.
Mm-hmm.
We won every game against under 500 teams. And Cleveland only lost 2 games against under 500 teams. But both of us had very, very, very easy schedules for that whole stretch.
I don't think so.
We had a couple of tough teams. We had a tougher schedule than they did.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So that's what I'm saying is that they were in a very, very similar situation where they were going against so many under 500 teams on a regular basis. Like, and going through them, like literally just wiping them out, picking them off, and that shit stacks up after a while. Now on the other side of their schedule, though, it's gonna be way, way tougher. They're gonna be facing everybody. And so let's see.
And yo, man, like the Julius Randle shit, like, because I'm just gonna backtrack because you went all the way to like the playoffs and shit. But like, listen, we were counting on this break. We talked about it last time. We was counting on this break for our players to get healthy, right? With OG, he looks like he's gonna come back more sooner than later. You know, Brunson's already back. Even he may be back too soon.
Yeah,
I think he played a little bit. You know what I mean?
But he came back. He came back early. Let's be honest.
No, he came back early
because he wanted to play in the All-Star game.
And even Tibbs started benching him in the fourth. Remember, he started benching him in the fourth quarter. Like, you played. You know, you did your thing. But
what is the timetable for OG? Because the only reason why we made that Burks and Bogey trade was because of the.
I think it's like 3 weeks.
It's 3 weeks. It was 3 weeks, and I don't think there was any setback. So, which means after this week of the All-Star, he should be coming back
a week after.
Yeah, a week after. So like another. He might miss one more game, maybe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, but the only thing that's been cloudy and very like no details on and what's a little iffy, I felt like was Julius Randle. So I'm hoping, you know what I mean, that this break is gonna do Julius Randle justice. You know what I mean? But his rehab has been like there hasn't been a lot of details on that shit. Because with his injury, they were saying, it's gonna be like a reevaluation. You know what I mean? In like this amount of weeks. It wasn't, he's gonna come back. He's just gonna be out 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Come back.
Yeah. Reevaluate.
So when you hear reevaluation, that's like never great. And the reason why that's fully squatted. You know what I mean? When you have Julius Randle back, then like Bogdanovich on the bench with Burks and the rest of them, you know what I mean? With not Grimes, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I mean
McBride and you know what I mean? Them doing their thing. Like
no, it's gonna be
crazy.
It's gonna be like, let's be real. Like we have seen Tibbs in the past, and we already know that he overplays his players. You know what I'm saying? With high minutes. You know, we've seen that through his complete time of coaching from Minnesota to Chicago to now here.
And can I just add? I know he likes Burks.
That's the reason why
he likes
Burks. He does.
He likes Burks. He loves Burks.
No, but what I'm saying is
Burks and Taj Gibson. Those are his peoples. They embodied.
No, I understand that. But what I'm saying is like the addition of these players, the Bogdanovich, the Burks, to go along with the Achua, the McBride, and either like the Jericho Sims, or if even Mitch comes back in enough time, we see how that looks. You know, but with that being there, you can now see that he's gonna now be able to go 10 deep in a rotation. You know what I'm saying? And fill in holes that maybe he didn't have the reliable players in his rotation to actually, you know, give them the minutes in the crucial times.
Yeah.
But now he's gonna have that. So hopefully, you know, it translate into the domination that we've seen the Knicks be able to do. You know what I'm saying? To beat that Minnesota team, to beat that Philadelphia team dominating, to beat Milwaukee on like Christmas or whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? And the list goes on of that team. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, man, I felt like with everybody we picked up, you know, with Bogdan and Burks, like I think we filled some holes with some shooting. And we already like,
not
you know what I mean?
Bogan.
Bogan.
It's Bohan. It's
Bohan.
Boyan. It's Boyan.
Bojan.
Yo, it's all about the bitches, man. It's all about the bitches.
All about the bitches.
It's all about the bitches.
You had the wrong. You had the wrong
son of a bitch.
You had the wrong bitch.
He's a son of a bitch.
You got your bitches mixed up.
Listen, it just filled some outside shooting holes that I felt like we needed in the long run, especially in the bench area. You know what I mean? And because man, and fucking DiVincenzo, you know what I mean, getting hurt and shit, like that was big on us, especially with everybody hurt. That was just added, and we have to like say that.
No, but coming back from the All-Star break, it's
everybody
like
should,
Hartenstein and DiVincenzo at least should be healthy.
Nah, I can't believe about Bohan. Fuck out of here, Steve.
Hartenstein.
Steen.
We're not going to do this.
We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do this.
Yeah, you try to play me.
Yeah.
So Mandela effect shit, right?
Yes, I
Stop it, all right?
Because you know why? Because I think I'm Miss Frankenstein. That's why.
Nah, it's some Berenstein Bears shit, bro.
Also, this is
butterfly effect, Mandela effect, fucking shit going on here.
We stuck in the
Matrix. Bernstein,
bro. It's Berenstain.
They're Bernstein. The Bernstein beers.
I know it's the Bernstein. I always knew Stein. That's what I remember as a kid.
Stein.
Yeah, Hartenstein.
Shit is fucked up, yo. They're destroying us. Why do we go on these tangents and lose focus on the shit that we have? Because
right at the shot clock.
Yeah, they're fucking with us, bro. They're fucking with us, man. They're trying to make us think like we're the ones that's going crazy.
Bro,
hell
it's the
yeah.
fluoride.
In the water, right?
No, in your toothpaste.
Oh.
That's how they're getting you, bro.
So what's the natural way? Just like baking soda and something else, right?
Yeah, but your breath just stinks all the time.
Yeah, but at least your teeth will be clean.
Yeah.
After that, you just get a mint.
Honestly, yeah, you could just use baking soda and fucking peroxide.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. That's got to be disgusting, though, right?
Yeah, that's going to be mad nasty.
You know what I wouldn't be mad at?
Putting baking soda in your mouth and pouring peroxide and brush. Oh my God,
that's got to be horrible.
You know what I wouldn't be mad at? Because we don't know how it's going to look and how he's going to look if Mitchell Robinson comes back. Like, if Mitchell Robinson, putting Mitchell Robinson on the bench. If Hartenstein keeps, you know what I mean? Keeps doing his thing because, he may just fall into a better offensive role.
Yeah, I think, no. I agree with you. I agree with you.
You never know with this new, with this new bench that we got. Maybe Mitchell Robinson may fit in better there. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, you don't know. Obviously, I feel like in the center position is kind of a situational.
No, I think Hartenstein has earned his spot.
Like you played,
like remained the starter.
No, I know, but
you know what I'm saying. Even if Mitchell,
for
was
example,
healthy.
though, yes and no though, because we played the Lakers. We saw what that looked like with Hartenstein. Like Anthony Davis going crazy. Like maybe a Mitchell Robinson may be the better start in that
Randall
scenario.
Wasn't in that game, right?
He was not.
So you can't say it. It don't matter. This is what I'm talking about when I said the injuries and getting us back and that camaraderie that we're looking for. Right now, we are not the Knicks that we seen all season. And because of that, we just need to bridge the gap. You know what I'm saying? Put the Band-Aid on.
No,
that was like it didn't matter about you. I'm sorry, because you just said if Julius Randle was there, it doesn't matter. It does matter because I'm just telling you what I watched. So in that Lake game, I know Julius Randle wasn't there, but Anthony Davis was cooking Hartenstein. You know what I mean? Hartenstein. Yeah. What I'm saying is that wouldn't be Hartenstein in that scenario if Mitchell Robinson was healthy.
No,
that's what I was trying to say.
No. I know. You know I mean,
I guess that we lost.
No. I understand that. I mean, it is clear that on the probably upper echelon type centers in the game, like an Embiid, you're probably going to start Mitchell Robinson.
That's what I was
give him more minutes, just because of the defensive presence and whatnot. But we can't take anything away from Hartenstein, whatever the fuck his name is, from what he did earlier. Throughout the season, filling in and stepping into that role and having real good games against these other top-notch centers in the league. You know what I'm saying? To the point that we've already proven that he could be a starter in this league.
I know, but
that's what we've seen right now.
So you mentioned like who we see first, right, in the playoffs or whatever, or who we see in the playoffs. Like that center position. That center position is going to be real. You know what I mean? A real big idea.
I know. I feel you. I feel you on that. But I also know that OG and Randall being there makes a big factor defensively on how teams are going to be there and how even we're going to play teams.
Honestly,
they proved that. No, they proved that.
So that's what I'm saying. It's a big difference. Like I said, bridge the gap. We need to be a 500 team for the time that we don't have these players with us. You know what I'm saying?
Extended Mitch?
Who?
I don't know that player.
Mitch, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know the player extended
because his shit. I think he's up.
Right.
So like you're talking about a guy that's going.
Who? Mitchell Robinson?
Yeah.
No, I thought we just signed him like last year.
Re-signed?
Yeah, I thought we signed him last year. I think he has like 3 years with us.
Yeah, he probably
got 2 more years. Yeah,
2 more years. All right.
Yeah, I think this is the first year in that deal.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
If I'm not mistaken. And that's why I was tight earlier.
Yeah, with that being said, like if that's the case, then yeah, I would put him back into the starting rotation, bro. There's no way, but he's gone. He's out for the whole season.
Yeah, there is some talk that he could be out and like he could be back like late March.
Oh, okay.
Well, like playoff. Yeah,
well,
then
playoffs.
yeah, he's gonna be limited minutes
and
anyway.
and one
Yeah,
thing,
but still, he's still defensively a presence. He could also, eat some fouls up. You know what I'm saying?
No,
because the starting
question. But yeah, no. Honestly, like, if Stein can fucking stay healthy, bro, and actually be consistent, Mitch actually hasn't shown us that, and that's consistency.
Well, he hasn't shown us consistency with health.
Mitch will get hurt, come back,
that's what it is,
healthy, and then have the best fucking goddamn field goal percentage in the league. All right, go on a goddamn tear and then get fucking hurt.
Yeah, he hasn't been consistent with hurt. But what I was saying is that okay, but we get him back, right? You know what I mean? Like, if you decide to like start him, like that still doesn't mean Hartenstein gets like put to the side, because if in that game, you know what I mean, you need somebody that's offensively better in that position, and Mitchell Robinson is not cutting that, then you already know what time it is. You know what I mean? He's gonna get more minutes in that game.
Where?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, man. I just feel like it's gonna be weird. We gotta see how he's gonna be. You said March he's gonna be back. Well, that's
possible.
That's very close.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a possibility that we could be 100%. This is what I started with. This is what I'm telling you. Right now, we just need to, tread water. You know what I'm saying? This is not the Knicks team that we know. This is not our full strength team. It don't matter if we play certain teams and take L's that it is, you know what I'm saying? Because they have a different thing, Like we should have never lost against Houston. That was a horrible call or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Like not even, bro. We should even be better than what we remember, bro. We got a whole new team that got put together and we wasn't even healthy. Yeah. With the acquisitions that we made, we didn't even have a healthy team when we got them. We haven't even seen what we could really be, bro. It's gonna be crazy.
Kush, this is what I'm saying.
I'm just adding to it. I don't know why you coming at me like that.
No, I'm just saying, like, that's exactly what I'm saying.
The board guys.
I understand. I'm just adding to it.
We have are 10 plus a night board guys. The fucking shooters that we have are 20 plus. Like
it's gonna be crazy,
shooters,
bro.
And then you got some hustlers. You got some dogs like Josh Hart. Like that are just all around. Just to be the hustlers.
We need to get a dog drop.
We're flying all over the
floor. We need to record barking.
He don't bark.
He don't bark.
I gotta catch him sleeping.
You know what I mean? Like the utility guy, the guy that would do everything else. Like we got those.
Yeah, for real.
We got pieces, bro.
And
everyone's gonna play D.
Yeah, but like I was saying, we just need to tread water and maintain a close enough position, and then still have enough time towards the end of the season to get fully healthy and some games under our belt before the playoffs start. Right now, we're a playoff team regardless. You know what I'm saying? There's no way we fall that off. But I don't want us to all of a sudden fall down to a 7 seed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Playing situation.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like they are like these are all possibilities. Like we have to still play. Orlando and the Pacers, the same two teams that I said to watch out for in the beginning of the season in terms of what they're gonna be, are exactly still showing out where exactly by where they're at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Cleveland went crazy. Cleveland went crazy. They went like 18-2 in 20 games. The Cleveland Cavaliers. That's why they're in the 2 seed right now. Philly looking like there was gonna be a problem. Embiid is coming back. Now he's gonna come back.
Okay.
Again, and they said like March 15. You know what I'm saying? So they're in the same boat. They're trying to do the same thing, win as many games as they can, keep it close, and then make a run when he comes back.
My guy's gonna be on straight cortisone.
Yeah, Milwaukee is 3-7 since they've gotten Doc Rivers.
Could be eating cortisone for breakfast.
But at any day they have enough talent that at any time they could turn it around.
Yeah, let's see.
And now they could be winning some games in a row and doing some things. You know what I'm saying? So it's like these are the teams that we got to keep pace with. You know what I'm saying? So that we can maintain our spot and not have to be in a playing situation, not have to go against a Miami Heat team all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? That's right there on the cusp, and we know how they go when it comes to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be an important game. That's all I'm saying. You feel me?
Yeah.
Do.
Yeah. Knicks and dimes, bro. But I mean, we at least got to.
Yeah. I'm enthusiastic.
I'm nervous, man. Things have to play out properly, man.
Yeah, man. But we are, entertained. It's a great feeling right now. It's a great feeling right now in New York to be a Knicks fan. For after many years that it's been a horrible feeling. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
It's just great. You got anything else you want to add to Knicks and Dons? We done with that, right? Anything else in the NBA that you want to just go over as we into this All-Star break? You know, we had the 3-point contest last night.
How was that?
Dame won.
Yeah.
Damian Lillard won.
You got the chip.
Uh-huh.
McCollum won back-to-back. So they're both back-to-back champs.
Yeah.
McCollum won the
Slam
dunk. And Steph Curry beat Sabrina.
And actually, that shit was real entertaining. The Steph versus Sabrina.
Curry. Yeah.
Yeah, like she went first and she put up 26, my G. She put up 26. Like she was banging those shots. I was like, wow, like definitely put a little bit of pressure on him. Like you gotta 26 is not easy. That's not no little whack number. Like you gotta hit some shots.
But he made it look easy.
Yeah,
crazy. Isn't it crazy how he did though?
Son, he really did, yo.
He made that shit look easy.
He
like,
hit that,
I knew this.
Yeah, he's like, yo.
Talk about rig.
Yo, son. He banged like
last rack.
Yeah.
Last rack. Nigga said what? And turned to the turn.
All money balls. He shot the last one, turned and shook a hand.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and then it went in.
Yeah. Then it went GG.
Mm-hmm.
Quick dab too. Not even a full dab.
He dropped like 30. He dropped like GG. 31. He dropped like 31. That was it. Like
tied the record.
Yeah, like son. And then once I seen that was after the 3-point contest. So once I seen that, I was like, that's why he's not in the 3-point contest. Because if he was, he'd be smacking everybody. Because what he did real quick, just getting up out of nowhere, they had a little quick shoot around, and then she went first. So then it was like after his shoot around, he still had to wait a while for her to go before he went. And still got up and did that shit like it was nothing.
Yeah, that's what he's got to do.
Some other cats ain't ready for him, bro.
Just has to do like
they not
celebrity 3-point contest. That's what he has to do.
Yeah, no, he has to shoot like one-handed. You know what I'm saying?
No, like they got to bring back like Larry Bird.
Yeah, no, yeah.
You know what I mean? Shit like that. You know what I mean?
No, it'd have to be like Larry Bird, Reggie Miller, Ray
Allen,
you know what I'm saying? Steph Curry.
And they all get like a cumulative score.
Yeah,
that would be fun.
An extra rack.
Shoot.
Mm-hmm.
No, I really did enjoy this.
And then all take it real serious.
Shooter, like
because they can all still just shoot.
Yeah,
they don't have to do anything else.
Like next year, I'm not gonna lie. Next year, I could see like a Caitlin Clark going against like a Dame Lillard. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, maybe.
You know, because I mean, you're not gonna keep putting Steph every year.
No,
you know
it would be. He's the sideshow. That's the point we're trying to make. Or at least I'm trying to make that.
Oh, yeah.
I thought we was on the same level. Like that's why he's not in the 3-point contest. He's the sideshow, bro.
Yeah, maybe.
It's gotta be some. It's gotta be some wild shit like that. And Dame Lillard, I mean, if he wants to go back in the 3-point contest and defend this thing, they let him do it. But he still ain't Steph, man.
They're gonna have to bring out some weird, crazy dude that just has the craziest shot ever, but he can't do nothing. But that's all he practices ever.
Like one of those dudes that's in Dave and Buster's at the basketball thing. He's like this.
Yeah.
And he's like banging all of them.
Yeah.
It's
got to be one of those.
Anti-rotation. He's like, he didn't bring one of those guys. Fucking
word.
So watch up, Steph.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
I know. I heard you talking about.
They just be fucking like underhanding that shit. Bagging them. You know what I'm saying?
The shit is just keep on going and shit. Like it's not even able to generate the score yet.
Holding a beer like this.
Yeah.
Pardon.
Money rack. Got him.
Yeah, it'd be over.
Drop 36 on Steph.
Word.
Like you not ready. That would be crazy.
Reverse rotation.
I just want to apologize to anybody that's listening or is gonna listen to this with that little fucking beeping of the horn in the background. Like, yeah, we are live and we can't control whoever's car's alarm is going off outside or whatever the fuck it's been.
I wish
it's been pissing me off the whole time. I just want to let you know that.
I enjoy it.
Nah, I'm not. I'm not
enjoy
because I know it's getting picked up on the background.
I enjoy it.
And it's gonna.
I hope
fuck
everybody
up.
else enjoys it.
It's gonna fuck up anybody that listens on the fucking
Imagine-
Spotify, Google, Amazon, Apple, iHeartRadio, and Audible.
Now
you know what I'm saying? When you follow the Jones
imagine
out.
if you can't hear it on the podcast,
And now you do.
and now you just brought it up, and now people are listening to it. And I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about?
But what if they
and
hear
they're
it
like,
now?
Yeah, and then they hear it, and then it annoys the shit out of them.
Yeah, just because you brought it up.
Well, it is what it is.
Okay.
I was just gonna ignore it.
What's next on the list, man?
I know if there's anything else, and well, we could still stick in the NBA if there's anything you wanted to talk about with that. You know what I'm saying?
Not yet.
Any big shifts?
No, I'm saying let's get into it a little bit. I think I mean I just want to go over a couple of things on by what we've seen. Like, you know, shout out to, not just Cleveland, but even on the West Coast, Minnesota and OKC still, maintaining this upper echelon in the record of West Coast teams in the Western Conference. I think they deserve some praise for that. I guess this is the end of the era for the Warriors. Clay coming off the bench. Draymond has been a headache. I think we're going to see a new look Golden State Warriors team moving forward.
Well, they tried for LeBron. You saw that?
Yeah, I seen that. For a 24-hour period, they was trying to get him. I don't think the Lakers was trying to budge on that. They would
or Bron himself.
Yeah,
he was like that.
Yeah, Lakers would be bugging if they did that. Like I said, shout out Cleveland for what they've been able to do to climb the ranks and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But you got also like some other you can't sleep on the Heat. Like I said, they're gonna be a team that's gonna look out for in the second half of the season, getting it together, things of that nature. Or on the West, you still got Dallas. That's a problem. I would love to see Luka get far within the playoffs. I'm not really a Dallas Mavericks fan. I don't really care for them, but Luka is somebody's game that I really, really respect, and I believe that his game translated into that championship type material.
Yeah, I feel you with that.
And not only that, but also just having Kyrie there too as well. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he deserves give like a fuck you to everybody.
As a Giants fan, I automatically often get in like the Mavs. The only person I like on the Mavs was Dirk.
Dirk, yeah. I mean, Dirk is the man, bro.
Dirk is the man.
Dirk is fucking top 7 in scoring or whatever.
He brought
I think
integrity to Dallas.
I think Dirk is 6th in scoring all the time, bro. Yeah, he got more points than almost everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? More points than Shaq, more points than Melo. You know what I'm saying? Dirk is that boy right there. We're talking about only Kareem, LeBron, Jordan, Karl Malone, and somebody else ahead of him.
Shout out to Dirk, bro.
Dirk, bro. That's the highest. He's the most points by a foreign player, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
A foreign, non-US born player.
Do you think Luka breaks that record?
Oh, I think Luka's on his way to break a lot of records, man.
But
you know what I'm saying?
How quickly do you think he breaks that shit?
I don't know about quick. I don't know how old he is. It depends on how old he is right now.
I mean, how many Dirk put up 10 years?
No, Dirk almost put up 20 years.
20 years? 20 years with Dallas?
Yeah.
Well, no.
Yeah.
Like a full 20 years?
Yeah, he was drafted 96, 97.
96, 97, and then rocked to what, 2000 what?
Like 17, 18.
17,
talking about
18?
Dirk? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because we in 23, 24 already, and he already made the Hall of Fame. He's the first ballot Hall of Fame.
So 97.
Yeah, 97 to 2017 is 20 years. You know what I'm saying? And then 5 years already for the thing. You know what I'm saying?
For what thing?
To make the Hall of Fame.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta wait. Usually the wait to Hall of Fame is 5 years. So Dirk put 20 years in, right, Kush? Dirk put in 20 years in the league.
21.
21.
No, 20 probably. I was just talking shit.
Yeah. How long was Vince Carter in the league?
26.
He was like 22 or 23.
23. Yeah.
He was there. He was drafted in like 95. You know what I'm saying? He might have been 95, 96. Vince Carter, man, I'm telling you, I hated North Carolina, bro, but that team that he was on in North Carolina was crazy. with Antoine Jameson and Ed Cota and Vince Carter. They was crazy. They was beasts. Yeah, so yeah, but I mean, yeah, like Golden State, like I was saying, Golden State is done. Golden State is done. I think that's it. I think it's gonna be a new look. I think Clay will probably be looking to come off the bench somewhere, unless he has
as a Nick.
I don't know. Depending on the cost.
Steph Curry's gonna be traded to the Knicks.
My guy missed the season with a bowling injury.
Everybody's coming to the Knicks.
He repaired an injury and then went bowling and got injured again.
Yeah.
Who?
Klay
Thompson.
Oh.
He tore up the other shit, the other leg.
Fucking bowling.
He did like an Achilles and then an ACL.
Bowling.
It was a strike though.
6 strike, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said. X, baby.
That shit was mad funny.
Yeah, I guess so.
Nah, but
it's horrible though.
Yeah,
that's horrible.
If anyone that would be able to function though, you're talking about a fucking human being. Like you're talking about a player that essentially doesn't really have to fucking dribble.
I mean, he's got the most points with the least amount of dribbles in history.
Mm-hmm. Where
he has 62 points on like 7 dribbles.
Yeah, I don't know. We went over that 37.
Well, we could keep going.
Points in 1 quarter. That's the record. He got all of those records. Right? He got both of those records. No, he in his prime, he's a problem. You know what I'm saying? But it's like it's obviously seeing his game, like he has lost a step. You know what I'm saying?
He's lost a step and he's replaceable.
Yeah.
That's essentially like literally.
That's what I'm saying. He needs to go and find himself on a team that where he could come off the bench, be like a 6th or 7th man role in a rotation where he could still get up even after being cold sitting down on the bench, but get up and still hit shots.
Golden State's a problem with Steph and a bunch of young pieces. You get a bunch of young good pieces around Steph. Steph's gonna make. He's gonna make it happen,
unless he does make the bench roll work.
Mm-hmm. No, he would have to. He could stay in Golden State.
You know what I'm saying? He's like, nah, I'm gonna ride out my career here. Like,
yeah, but but the other part about it is like he also got to be willing to acknowledge that he's not the same player and be able to take a pay cut.
Oh, well, yeah.
The money
because that's what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to stay here and everything like that. That's fine, but you got to realize if you coming off the bench, you're not gonna be making the little $20-something million.
Yeah, or work the contract to defer it at least to make it work. Like later down the road, you know what I mean? Like, hey, we want to get this player.
Now there's no later down the road.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Because eventually you're still gonna have to pay.
Jones is right.
No, he has to be paid what he's worth, and his contract is up. This is where you're at right now in your career. We'll give you $9 million a year.
Yeah, sadly,
if you're willing to take $9 million a year, you can stay here in Golden State. That'll help us. You could still be on the team. You can help some of these young boys. You could come off the bench, that's it. And
no, he's going 15,
and
20.
we're gonna be looking to spend, and we're gonna be looking to spend that 15 or 20 on somebody that's gonna be starting in your position.
Yeah,
that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah,
no, if you're not willing to do that, then you're probably not gonna be on Golden State.
He'll get that bag from a low tier team. A low tier team.
The Hornets
definitely throw that bag.
Washington.
Yeah, Washington will take him with a fucking quickness.
One of those teams.
Would Clay take it?
Of course he would.
Of course he would.
Wow. If he wants the bread.
But that's what I'm saying. You're saying of course he would.
Because you want to know why? Because Clay is already
wants the bread.
Because he already got the hardware.
And he already got the bread. No,
he already got the hardware. He already got the bread.
That's
so
what I'm
like,
saying.
Why not?
So why not ride out with Golden State for $9 million?
No, I would. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He would have to do.
That's not what you said 30 seconds ago about the Wizards.
Money is money, though. Like
no, I'm just saying. No. What I'm saying is the Wizards would be willing to pay that money to get a player like Klay Thompson.
I know, and then I'm just saying,
what I'm trying to say is, what I'm trying to say is like if he feels like in his career, like yo, my shit is over. If I could get paid, I'm gonna try to get paid the most amount of bread that I could possibly get because I've already got a ring. I've already got, some accolades. I'm content with that. I mean, I had a good run with, Golden State. Steph Curry and Draymond still going to be my boys or whatever. And that's the end of that.
But, bro, he's not it. He's not retiring a Warrior. But he's going to get a bigger bag elsewhere.
No, I understand. Okay. My whole thing is that you guys are seeing it like that. Like that's so you are saying that, yeah, he's going to bounce to some place like the Wizards or the Hornets, some place that's going to give him a big bag. What I'm trying to say is that if he's even there, you just stated everything that he's accomplished. You just say he got the hard work. He even got the bag already. He's been paid. You know what I mean? The dude's got millions. What if he does take the pay cut for more hardware? You know what I mean? To be that person on a championship team. So
no, I would
maybe
love
he's
to.
not. Maybe he's not going to the
no,
Wizards
no.
or the Hornets to somebody that's going to offer him a big bag, and he may get picked up by LeBron on the Lakers or somebody that's, you know what I mean, going to try to make a run. You know what I mean? A championship contender team.
No, I'm just saying I'm saying that's true, but I'm saying that he also has to be able to humble himself and do that. You know what I'm saying? Look at what happened to Melo. Melo wasn't able to humble himself, and he sat out a whole season. And then he came back and he was like, "All right, I could be this. I still want to be in the NBA." And like whatever, Portland or LA picked him up and shit like that. But that's really what it comes down to right now for what I see for Klay Thompson. And I understand what you're saying, and that makes perfect sense. And I agree with you. And I feel the same way that's what he should do. You know what I'm saying? Like if he has any heart left in him to want to be, winning more rings or whatever like that, that's the way to go. You could stay with Golden State and sacrifice some of that money so they could bring in other pieces, or go to another team like a LA that you feel like you're going to be on a competitive team, a playoff team, and make the significant change or impact that they're going to need to try to get over the hump. However, if you're not about that and don't feel like if you feel like you still got more in the tank and you could be providing more and not want to come off the bench, then you're going to chase the bag. And when chasing that bag, it's going to be on like a Washington or Charlotte team that's going to not have that type of caliber of player of Klay Thompson there where he can now play that role, fit in, and get the bag. But no, you're not going to be really in the playoffs or maybe a 7 or 8 seed, round and knockout.
You'll be the man, though.
No, exactly. Yeah, he'll be.
And that's what I'm saying. That's basically what I was saying about it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, as we could see, the run they went on, Golden State went to four straight finals. You know what I'm saying? And then they got another one after that, the one I called 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So let's be real. They've had their run. That's what I'm saying about Klay. Like, he don't really have much left to prove in the NBA. But if you want to still get the bag, then
no, he's going.
Leaving Golden State is probably the move for him.
You are right.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think he has anything to prove.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think what.
And if I am the Knicks, I would consider taking him to come off the bench. Why not?
Yeah,
he's
you know what I'm saying?
I'll pay him $6 man of the year money. I will pay him $6 man of the year money.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not taking that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not paying.
I'm taking him and
he's gonna want mad money, bro. And it's
17 mil.
For what?
17 mil. Would you take him
to develop someone? To develop who?
17 mil. Would you take him to be $6 man?
That's what I'm saying. He's gonna get picked up by a fucking team that's drafting a young player that they want to develop, and they're gonna literally pick him up, give him the fucking super bag.
It's all hypothetical,
all right,
man.
and he's gonna be the highest paid player on.
You can't say that's exactly how it's gonna go.
I don't think it's gonna be that.
Yeah, you can't say it.
Or one of them.
You're bugging if he's gonna be doing that.
He's going.
I don't think he gets 17.
I don't know, not a super max, but he's gonna get a max, bro. He's gonna get a high contract.
I got you.
We'll see.
But
let's keep it moving.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we've covered enough for the NBA. I did want to get into something we've been doing this week in hip hop, but I don't know if you heard about this with Diddy and whatnot. I mean, Diddy is hip hop, and I know it's gonna be some fucked up shit to say and everything like that about him in the situation, and I hate that that's the light that we have to shine on this hip hop segment where we would rather try to focus more on the essence of what it is, you know what I'm saying? But this is still a part of it, unfortunately, and we still got to I got some things to say about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, we already know about what it was when he was with Cassie and whatnot, and what kind of happened, and how quick he was willing to settle out of court and play that hush money when she brung up charges about him, and that was like a 48-hour thing. But now he had somebody else that came out and said that there was some sort of sexual rape and trafficking allegations, and this was some time ago, but the girl was only 17 and whatnot. But now he lawyered up, you know what I'm saying? He said, I'm he's like, I'm not going to keep on allowing this to tarnish my name. Like, I'm going to fight back and try to do that. But the kicker of the situation is the lawyer that he hired was just Giselle Maxine, Epstein's homegirl's lawyer, the same dude. You feel what I'm saying? Ghislaine Maxwell, yeah, thank you. Ghislaine Maxwell. So I guess there is some sort of, I guess, smartness, I guess, if that's what you want to call it, you know what I'm saying, in hiring this type of lawyer who has this type of experience in this. But it's like, dude, you know who he was representing? One of the, the worst of the worst, you know what I'm saying? And she didn't get off. Like, she didn't win. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Hello, Kush? Yes, no, yes, maybe. We talking? You not talking?
Yes, no, what? I don't think there was a direct question there. But what do you want me to say, bro? That's all that circle, bro. That's all that type of circle. When you in that type of money, like that, what do you want me to say? That I'm fucking shocked that he's fucking taking it? No, this nigga probably is in some scheming shit. He's always been in some weird shit, bro. Word. For as long as I've known. Mm-hmm. So, come on, bro. Yes. Just like R. Kelly's been in some weird shit for as long as you know. And look at there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
that shit came out to be true. So,
hey, Diddy might run into some problems with this whole situation. Yeah, like, taking it to court and everything like that. Shit is sad, bro. That's all it is. That's all I want to really bring up about it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, he's a known deviant, bro.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying, like, they have this money and they could be doing so much more with it. And you know what I'm saying? And
obviously, yeah.
Giving back and helping, and and instead you're doing these things. You know what I'm saying?
Instead, like, 2 lawyers are being
like even with the Epstein shit, like, that list dropped. They dropped that list. A lot of people's names is on that list. You know what I'm saying? Not really a word has been about it. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers ain't really say nothing about it.
We jump a topic right there, but
I know, I just, because that's just how. I'm just saying, I brought that up because Diddy's situation is like, no, like, these. Unfortunately, it feels like these people of power, feel like that they have the power to do these things, and it's the norm for them, and it's all okay, even though you're violating these people or violating these women. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's where the fucked up part about it is. You know what I'm saying? That you feel like you're above the law. We've seen it with, like, Vince McMahon. You know what I'm saying? Just recently as well.
I mean, yeah, Dog, though, like, he's known for that shit.
Who?
Like, we're talking about, like, on a hospitality end, Diddy is known for that.
No, I know.
Like, you keep cocktail waitresses away from Diddy. Like, you keep, like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, and if you do have a cocktail waitress on Diddy, or, like, whoever is serving Diddy, you keep eyes security-wise on that table. Why? Because that person's easily assaultable. Like, he's gonna just straight up do it. Because he feels like like, you're right. He feels like he's in a position of power, and he can do whatever the fuck he wants. You know? It's sad. It's fucked up.
Cuz, what up?
Yeah, nah. Shit, bro.
Nah, it is. But well, it would be something to look out for. You already know.
And it'd be that funny if he was actually just gay.
No, he is gay too. That's definitely
some gay shit.
No, he's definitely definitely weird.
You know how gay dudes straight up just like grab like chicks' tits and shit like that, and like smack asses and don't give a fuck. I've met so many gay dudes that do that shit and like do not give a fuck and get no shit for it, motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they have to be openly gay. I don't know if Diddy's at that level.
He's like, yes.
Yeah, I don't know if Diddy's at that level.
Yeah, I don't think he's at that level.
Homie's calling everyone daddy. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I know. No, he's weird. He definitely has his weird moments.
I'm pretty sure when I put this clip out on YouTube, I can find like 8 fucking goddamn like moments where Diddy said daddy.
No, I'm sure. Yeah, okay. But
he's weird. But yeah, now we're gonna see now we're gonna see what's gonna happen with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's gonna be something to look out for, and what's gonna happen as the outcome as this shit moves on. You know what I'm saying? Because it don't really look too good. It don't really look too good for him. And hopefully there'll be some okay outcome for this, for at least the victims involved, and if more come out. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, before we end the show, I got a new segment I want to do.
Mhm.
Is it the smoke session or is it straight terps?
Straight Terps.
Yeah, I didn't know you'll bring that on air.
Straight
terps.
I thought you
Straight
would
terps.
go with straight terps.
Now I wanted to know what he was announcing
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
premiering.
Straight terps then.
Straight terps. The breakdown of the bud that we love, or used to love,
No,
or still love.
yeah, it's depending on your
Yeah.
outlook on it.
Your
Yeah.
palate,
Uh-huh.
your cannabinoid palate,
Yeah, or your terpenes,
Cannabinoid.
terptides,
terptides, terpozoids,
Terpoids.
trapezius.
Trapezians.
Yeah, it's new shits.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's that trap weed shit. You don't even know it.
Mhm.
You don't even know it. Nah, but we've all been smokers or still smokers or whatever it is, and we love the bud. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna break down some of the shits that if you remember, if you've been an OG smoker, you already know what time it is. And we're gonna start this week with what the fuck happened to Hydro? Where's the Hydro at, man? From what I see in growers and what they're doing, it's all in the ground, in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? We already know what hydro was, hydroponics. It was kind of grow underwater. You know what I'm saying? In these filtration systems, excuse me, or whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? That was able to create this type of bud. You know what I'm saying? But like, man, I remember back in the day, we talking about almost 20 years ago, man, like hydro was the shit. You know what I'm saying? It was like, that's all it was. That was your high grade bud. That was the top of the line shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Greens was still a factor. People were still selling nicks, dimes, and tray bags of some bud. You know what I'm saying?
Hydro
Where you
and
could
haze.
fucking, I'm talking about of greens of that. You know what I'm saying? And hydro.
No, I'm saying like the highest were hydro and haze. Like
Yeah, hydro and haze. Haze came out after. Hydro was definitely first. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? And we was actually going through some of these hydro strands like the AK-47, the bubble gum, and brung out the Northern Lights. That was fire. You know what I'm saying? Reminded me of that.
Jack Herrera.
The Jack Herrera was fire. These were the different buds. I even remember they had like some G13 shit. That was like some government bud. Like that's what they said. And, you didn't really know for sure, but I was like, obviously you got to take their word for it when they say like, oh yeah, man, it's fucking government weed, bro. You already know.
No, bro. I remember every 420 I would order from a delivery service. And this was like 2003.
Yeah.
2000 to like 2006 maybe.
Uh-huh.
And this was in the city. And I remember I would get out of school and I would literally 420 meet up with friends and I would order this from the same delivery service. And they would always come through. Homie would open up his bag and he would have 8 different colored type of cubes, and we would have them all stacked up in the bag and each one was labeled and you had each strain on the shit, and that was like, I remember 2002 smoking fucking 420, first fucking AK-47 like I smoked, and literally being high for probably like 3 days.
Hell yeah.
And I've never it was the first time holding a bud that beautiful in my hand.
Word.
That was that crystalline and that crazy. And it was clearly different from every other weed that I fucking smoked. And then when you actually got an eighth of it, it was just one giant
nug, right? The big fucking.
You just get a big ass
Afghani looking nug
in a cube, big ass fucking bud in a cube, and it's weird because like you get the same shit. Like I bought AK-47 recently, or at least someone claimed that it was AK-47. It looked nowhere as beautiful as that shit.
Hell no.
I remember that's what I'm saying. Career, all that shit for the first time ever, and it literally you taking it out and it being
the white,
beautiful
shit. You
ever.
See like the little white hairs, the white dust, or that that
the orange strains.
Yeah, especially in like the Northern Lights or something like that, and like the times, like obviously they advanced.
Nah, bro, I'll tell you exactly, bro. That shit got left in the past, bro. Evolution, my friends. Darwinism, nigga.
Word.
That's what the fuck happened. Evolution. This shit got expanded and outgrown, and it breaks down, bro. Just like genetics, dog. You know what I mean? Look at all. Not everybody's one race and one ethnic and shit. You know what I mean? We all got bloodlines deriving from all over the world. You know what I mean? DNA, genetics, and the same thing is happening with the bud, bro.
I don't know. I think we're settling because I mean the last time that I was, this is before we were legalized over here, but the last time that I was in a legal state outside of New York and going to a dispensary, like I remember you had your regular shit, like everyday type bud that was in bags, and then you had like that crazy beautiful bud.
Yeah.
You know, and they always had it in like some glass jars or some other shit. It always had like some wax top on it or some shit. Presentation label was mad nice. You know what I mean? They got a light on it, a bunch of fucking lights. It literally looks like some model shit. Like it's model bud. You know? And I smoked it and it hit nowhere near as the fucking bag of fucking Snoop Dream that I got, or the bag of whatever the fuck I got. Man. You know what I mean? But it made me realize that like that pretty bud ain't the same anymore. That pretty bud is, it's very fucking photogenic, but you could make pretty bud under any right circumstances.
Yeah, it's all about the terps.
It's all about the fucking terps, baby.
The terps is real.
No, but that's what I'm trying to say.
Straight
like
terps.
shit evolutionized, bro. They now are figuring out ways where they could throw the terps and all this different shit to make specific
cannabinoids.
Type of cannabinoid and all that, and to make specific type of strains that, this shit was, this smells like blueberry and this smells like strawberry. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, when you brass tacks smoke it, you know what I mean? Just like how you were saying. You know what I mean? Yeah, no. And it's not because it's all broken down at the end of the day.
Because every plant is also different. You know what I'm saying? So you could have the same seeds in like 3 different plants. Not the same seeds, but the same type of bud seeds, but they could all grow differently and even look similar but different at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's all the same strain.
You know what it is? We can't forget these are organic things, man. These are like living. You know what I mean? So they're not going to be the same because next organism is the same. You know what I mean? A human to a human, a caterpillar to a caterpillar.
No, I agree.
I mean? So I'm with you, yeah.
I agree. I was just like, because the times changed and exactly the evolution that you're talking about, it's like, damn, like there was a time where we smoked our last Dro blunt and didn't know that was what it was going to be.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? That was it. Like
who knew the psychic was going to come back?
We was like, damn, like we got some fire Dro or whatever it was, and it was like
you're fucking right.
It was like that AK-47, that bubble gum, that fucking G13, that Cinderella, that whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? That AK-47 that had the fucking highest strand of the mice. What was it? Which terp was it?
Oh, I forgot. There's someone to see.
Merce or something.
Oh yeah, with an M.
Yeah, it was it was like MYS.
Merceline.
Merceline, Mercic,
Merciless. It definitely sounded like merciless.
Merciless?
Nah, it was.
No, it did. It sounded like merciless. That's why I remember it. Merce.
Get it right now.
But yeah, no.
But that's what it was.
Mycerine.
Mycerine. So that mycerine was the reason that you felt that euphoria, which was heavy euphoria when we looked it up, and that's what that Dro provided. You know what I'm saying? And it was the difference. It was that step. It was that next level step above against the regular green that you was able to get, like as a Nick or whatever it was, whatever skunk or Airy or good green that you could find. Not saying it wasn't good bud, but that hydro that we seen right there at those times was different, bro. It was different bud, and this is where you had to find those white boy dealers and shit like that. That's what you talked about. You know what I'm saying? To get this fire ass bud, because you wasn't gonna be able to get it just that easily. For real. It's for real.
As a white boy.
Yeah.
I've been that white boy dealer.
Yeah.
It's safety. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, no, it is. No, but it's also like those were the ones that had it. For real.
You don't want
when they said that they had some
crazy
Dro. When they said they had some crazy Dro and you got it.
When you
some
find
fire,
that safe person that's open about saying that they have some crazy bud.
Yeah.
You're like, yo, all right, let's see that.
Word. And it would be that they would come through, and that's what the clutch was. That's how it was in the clutch. And you would be like, word, this is what the fuck I needed. So shout out to all of those people. Shout out to the Dro.
Word,
we miss you, Dro. Come back soon. We still here for you. Your strand didn't end just yet. You know what I'm saying? It was you was the you was the blueprint and the groundworks to all the different strands that we had now, and was able to, now splice and get, as we see the runts or whatever, the birthday cake that we see now. Dro was the first, the hydroponics. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's straight terps for you. You feel me?
Terps.
Oh, right on time. As we
well then,
I think we'll end this episode of the Jones Hour.
Yeah. Should I go answer that?
No,
Is that food?
it's probably fucking a delivery.
Nice.
Somebody ordered something.
It's my Chinese.
Yo, if that was, imagine that was my neighbor telling us about the car that's been going off and it was Cush's the whole time.
No, I looked at it.
I gotta. You go to the back.